back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from a remote location I call City Hall, it's Bill Balke. Bill, how you doing? Oh, I got to press these buttons too, apparently. I don't have Andrew here to guide me, Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You got everything situated there?
You would think so. I mean, I've been on the line here with you for, 10 minutes and trying to get everything set up. But no, I'm doing good. Bill, missed you last week. I know you're very busy out there, but let's start on Hatchery Road. What do we got going on?
Up at the intersection of Greenway Cross there, we switched the traffic over to a one-way eastbound. So we did have a traffic switch there. So we do have a detour set up on Index and Post Road. So if you're wanting to get back on the Hatchery Road from Greenway Cross from the east there, you'll have to travel down Index to Post Road back to Hatchery Road. We'll be doing the paving there for the next couple weeks. Then we'll be switching traffic over to the south side of that for a couple weeks. And then after that, we'll be closing down Post Road. So Greenway will be open and Post Road will be closed. And then as we're progressing through the construction there.
Yeah, it's moving along pretty good. Last week I saw that they had already done some paving from basically the Beltline to Greenway Cross, so they're just moving right along there. And you said they said the rest of this week they'll work on getting that pavement down. How about we had some water shutoffs last week? All that went good, Bill? Just checking in here, keeping you honest.
Yep. We had the shutdowns overnight. Or later into the evening so that we can make those new connections and got everybody back up and running by the next morning.
Fantastic. And then we have the traffic shift in place, as you said, moving right along. What after we get done here between basically the Beltline up to Traceway, then they'll continue to move further south this year?
No, not further south from Traceway, but as we're progressing, that'll be in 22 or next year in 21. I forget what year it is now.
Just like I could have looked at the staging map and answered my own question here as it pulled up.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm like, I remember one of those, but yeah, no. So basically going up to Traceway Drive gets us through the rest of this year.
Right. So we'll be finishing up and going south as we go from Greenway Cross down to Traceway Drive. And then we'll be switching over to the other side of Hatchery Road and doing the northbound lanes over there. So just moving along.
I was going to say, it just feels like it's just moving along really good there. All right, let's switch gears now over to the McKee Road project. That one continuing on. I heard we're still working with the utilities to keep things moving forward.
Yep, we're working through the conflicts that are up there, relocating some gas mains. So contractors are working up in the pond area there at the intersection of Seminole and McKee Road. That pond up there is getting enlarged because of the flooding issues that we've had with the homes downstream from there. So while we're doing the construction to take care of the traffic, we're also looking at the stormwater needs of the area as well. So that's why there's a big as people call it, a wasteland up there now with all the trees that have been removed. But behind the trees, there was a stormwater facility, and it wasn't meeting the needs of the stormwater that's currently out there right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Bill. It looked like they were dredging that little pond there. Was that happening so you guys can expand that, or kind of explain what the process is going on in there?
Yeah, it's kind of a two-stage project where we pumped it down so that we can get down to the sediment that's been deposited over 25 years there. We're scooping all that out, so we're getting rid of the volume of dirt that was in there, and then we're also increasing the size of the pond so it'll hold more water when we do have those big storm rainfalls that we've had the past few years.
Yeah, and then as far as expansion of that intersection going down Seminole, is that getting like an additional turn lane? Where's that? It seems like it's just got really giant. I know, again, moving the trees and stuff is part of that, but talk a little bit about right there at the intersection of McKee and Seminole.
And we're adding a left turn lane and a right turn lane there for southbound traffic, as well as a northbound right turn. And then guess it would be westbound, we're adding a right turn lane there as well. We're also lining up the left turn lanes on McKee Road so that we'll be able to have better sight lines through the area. We had a few accidents that happened up there because people couldn't see around the cars. And with the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit up there, a lot of people they got injured. So
Yeah.
we're looking at adding some turn lanes there. We're also shifting the road to the east on Seminole Highway there, away from those condominiums that are there. So it's actually going into the pond area. And that was done because, we would have to acquire a lot of expensive real estate through that area to make the road work. So we moved it into the pond area. So that's why some of that area and those trees had to come down for that too.
Yeah, when you get near there, you definitely notice this as it's coming together. But when it's all completed, the safety aspect of it's going to be really good. Finally, on that project, the bridge going across, that construction's moving right along as well.
Yes, they installed the bridge pilings last week, and so they'll be filling in the area over the next couple of weeks there, starting to build that up. And then we're looking at sometime in August to be able to place the bridge across McKee Road.
Fantastic. And that bridge will be a similar color to the one just up the way there, closer to the 151?
Correct. It'll be the green color. It won't be exactly the same. We won't have the middle pier that's in the median there. It'll just be a single span from end to end across the road. So it'll be a similar shape and size, but just not have that middle pier in the road.
All right, Bill, now we're changing final gears here to my favorite project. You know what it is, Fahy Glenn. That looks like it's near completion.
Yep, they were out there pouring some colored concrete this morning in the median, which is one of the final steps that they'll be doing. Then they'll be finishing up the paving for the path and the sidewalk up there, and then the final asphalt. So we're looking to have that ready within the next couple of weeks, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Very excited for that one to open up as well. Bill, appreciate the time as always. Look forward to catching back up with you next week.
All right, talk to you then.
All right, that's Bill Balke. If you guys know Bill, I mean, we like to give him a little hard time when he's on here, so try to get him to smile just a few times, right, Bill?
Try.
That's why I like this guy. All right, we'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.